ahead of him. He might be on for a good race result. Forza Duel has joined the session as well, and we have lost to Mercedes from the formation lap. We are now going for 5 red lights ahead of the drivers. They're on and they're out already really quickly, and we go away, and Co gets a good launch off the grid, barring his disqualification from the formation lap. Is anything happening? At the back, I believe Python is taking a bit of a scenic route across the first chicane and is down to last as even Luca Boy overtakes him. Joxby is right at the back of the 2 Mercs, as I believe Mercs could be doing some teamwork, possibly, I don't know. Yellow flag sector 1, and it is Luca Boy yet again, having, well, not too good of a time here in Imola, as he has had, what's that, like 3 or 4 spins now? Not counting qualifying. Oh dear, Farmboy RX and Python Professor having synchronized spins there. I don't really know what happened to them, but both of them went around. I believe, well, Farmboy RX was the first one to go and have a spin. Maybe Python Professor thought, hey, I can do that as well, I can be cool as well. And, well, that's not the line. As Joxby has actually overtaken Ethan for 2nd place. I'm sorry that I missed that. I was too focused on the spin-offs, as one could say. And Go is now under pressure by the Aston Martin, as we now have Aston Martin of Joxby in P2. Now P3, as Ethan got the move done on the Aston Martin again up to P2, and the Mercedes 1-2 has been restored for the Black Arrows, as one could say. But Joxby really keeping these 2 honest. Python Professor has had a bit of a mare day again, but I want to focus on the battle for the lead yet again, as Ethan is really close to his teammate, and actually Cole lets his teammate through. That must have been team orders, surely. Doesn't look like team orders, to be honest. I can't quite tell what's happening. Ethan boxes and gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits as well. I believe they tried to orchestrate so Cole would have DRS on the main straight to defend from Joxby, and well, that has worked because Go has kept the lead from Joxby and friendly T-Rex. Ethan has boxed onto a set of mediums, but now carries not only a 3-second penalty but a 8-second penalty. Go carries on, Joxby boxes, and as does friendly T-Rex. So Go tries to get an undercut going for him to be on fresher set of mediums at the end of the race. Sid in the Ferrari, who started on mediums, is now up to P2. Friendly T-Rex and Joxby are in the box, in the pits, and yeah, Joxby rejoins ahead of friendly T-Rex. Where is Ethan in all of this? As Derogatory Pineapple, who I believe is still an AI. Yes, he is. Still going strong in P3, but obviously he's an AI. And Ethan only just, well, I say only just, he's 1.3 seconds ahead of Joxby and friendly T-Rex. So that worked really well for the Mercedes, and I would assume he will take the lead as well once his teammate boxes as well. Co is in the pits now, doesn't speed, and I do believe onto the mediums it goes. Yes, he does. Sid takes the lead in the Ferrari, but don't be fooled, he did start on that set of medium tires, so he does have to box in this race. Derogatory Pineapple, I can't tell if he's an AI or not. Yes, he's ghosting, so he's an AI. Go is rejoining the pits. Away is Ethan. He's quite close. It's going to be quite close between the 2 Merc teammates, I think. Go and, yeah, has to drop behind Ethan as he exits the pits, but he's crucially ahead of the battle of Joxby and the friendly T-Rex, and now it is all nice and close again between the 4 race leaders, but unfortunately, yeah, provisionally, only 3 of them. Oh! Well, yikes. Now we basically have 3 leaders in this race, and well, one of them has got a 3-second penalty for track limits as well, so Co is the... Oh! Will you stop bottling when I'm focusing on you? God damn it. Ethan is now the race leader, but he has got that 5-second time penalty, so the original race leader right now, as Sid pits from mediums, is Joxby, who has only that 3-second time penalty, contrary to Ethan, who has 8 seconds. So Ethan needs a 5-second gap to keep this race lead. Go, I'm afraid, has lost all of his front wing as well, so he's gonna need the box for, I would guess, a set of soft tires and just run to the end. Can't really get away from the Aston Martin, but good news for Ethan is there is no good news for Ethan. I swear down. Sid is in a really good place. He's on new set of softs compared to Juxby, who's on mediums, also new, but you know, mediums. Juxby has 3 seconds worth of time penalties. Sid has no time penalties, and Sid is on quicker soft tire. Oh, that's Aston Martin. I was gonna say. Sid is now looking decent to maybe catch up Juxby and take P1. Friendly T-Rex, if you remember him, was in the lead battle a few laps ago, but spun off in the second or first chicane, one of the two. He's now right behind an old enemy who is in P3, chasing that final step on the podium. With DRS and overtake mode, is getting closer and closer to the Haas, who has no DRS to defend with. And I believe Friendly T-Rex with DRS around the outside, even before turn 1 gets the move done. Really nicely done by the Williams, I should say. Sid has taken a second from Juxby's lead. Friendly T-Rex, oh no! Has picked up a time penalty, so now not only does he have to keep the Haas behind him, as Luca Boy has finally had enough, we have a safety car! Oh my god. Juxby into the pits and picks up a 5-second penalty. No! Sid does the reasonable thing of staying out because he's on soft tyres. Takes the lead of the race. Oh my dear, what has just happened? We have 2 laps to go at the end of this lap. And safety car is in this lap! Oh dearie me! Juxby might get away with his 5-second time penalty because, well, the Rocket 3 Pineapple is an AI, and behind him T-Rex, Friendly T-Rex, has got a 3-second penalty. I say that they are catching up now, so never mind, he's not going to get away with it. Sid in the Ferrari has to do the safety car restart. Everyone who pitted and weren't at the front of the grid, aka, let's say Co, in the Mercedes, who has actually had a mare as well. Oh yeah. And Ethan has got a 3-second time penalty for his own measure, for his own troubles as well. Away we go! 2 laps remaining, and Juxby is all over the back of the Ferrari. Tries to get the move done around the outside, maybe around down the inside, but no. Sid. Oh dear. I'm sure the stewards will have a look at that one. Anyway, back to the action we go. Juxby leads the way from Friendly T-Rex and an old enemy, but an old enemy in the Haas is the only one in the top 3 without a penalty. So right now, the Haas is your provisional race leader with 1.5 laps to go. Ethan up in P4 but has 6 seconds of time penalties. Derogatory Pineapple is going to get disqualified for not actually doing the race on his own. And yeah, Farmboy RX, someone had a mare and Ethan is out of the race. How has he done that? Juxby takes a checker flag, but the Friendly T-Rex gets ahead of him, and an old enemy by 0.5 of a second on penalties takes the win. Derogatory Pineapple gets disqualified. Goodbye. Farmboy RX takes P4, but I believe he's gonna lose that to Sid, who takes P4 off his own. Farmboy RX P5, and Byton Professor still strolling his way around. Over the line he goes, and it is the race done. As an old enemy, deservingly so, picks up the driver of the day by the game. I really can't, or shouldn't really, say anything about leaders of the race, because I think I mentioned like 2 or 3 of them who ended up having issues. So I should probably shut up in the future. But yeah, an old enemy. Oh, apologies for not seeing this champagne spray because my game runs on ultra low for max FPS. Yes, don't at me. But yeah, a Haas on top step of the podium, followed by Williams. Here are your final race results. An old enemy picks up the win ahead of Friendly T-Rex and Juxby. Derogatory Pineapple gets disqualified for not doing the whole race. Oh well, yeah, not being in the race on their own. Sid behind Juxby and Farmboy RX. Co, Python Professor, Ethan slow, who after qualifying actually was slow. and Luca Boy round off the, well, results in here, but we have a couple of DNFs, and, well, at least one disqualification to round off the results as well. But this has been it for Tier 2 BRL Season 2, Round 6, the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, and I hope you have enjoyed it. This has been it from me. I hope you have an amazing evening, and we shall see you in the Tier 1 race. Goodbye for now.